to my attorneys, Manny, Robert, Haley, Beth, Handel, my private investigators, everybody for helping me. I didn't have the resources to necessarily, cover everything, and Manny still helped me, and he knew I was innocent. Everybody around me knew I was innocent. And I just want to say thank you to the jurors for getting this right and getting my life back.
All right, so that was the words of Hernandez Govan after being found not guilty of being the mastermind behind the plot to murder Young Dolph. The other two co-defendants within the case have already been found guilty, but he has been found not guilty. Now, we got a lot of mixed opinions, mixed views. We're going to get into that and more. Y'all keep it locked right here on Straight Shooter Podcast, baby. All right, baby, welcome back. Y'all know how we do it. It's your boy Swift Dallas, aka 16 Pad Killer. And like I said, you tuned in to Straight Shooter Podcast on Maschine Mafia TV. And like I said, baby, this is a safe place for unbiased opinions based on facts, where we give it to you straight with no chaser, all right? Unapologetic, unfiltered, raw, real talk, all right? So, yo, make sure you hit that like button, hit them subscribes, hit them notification bells, because I'm going to keep getting at you, all right? That way you stay in the loop, fam. But we're going to get straight to this, man. Like I was saying, it's a lot of, mixed. Let me get up to this thing, man. It's a lot of mixed opinions out here right now, man, with Govan getting found not guilty. Like I said, Hernandez Govan, the man y'all see in the picture and the man y'all also heard from, he's the one that was accused of being the mastermind who plotted the Memphis rapper Young Dolph's killing. And he was acquitted today after about 3 hours of jury deliberation, all right? Now, the trial started on August the 18th. Closing arguments was on the 20th. And Govan was initially charged with first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, and attempted first-degree murder. You know what I'm saying? Now, they tried to give him a plea bargain off the rip, and he shot it down. He was like, nah, I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm fighting for my freedom. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to fight for my freedom. So, after, taking it to a jury of his peers and the trial, you know what I'm saying, he was found not guilty. So, you know what I'm saying, y'all put it in the comments. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. And also, my main thing is this. I'm going to play a little bit more about what he had to say in reference to from, after being found, oh man, hold on. All right, it's already up there. But after he was found, not guilty, you know what I'm saying, he spoke with the reporters more in depth. I just wanted y'all to hear what he first said, because he sounded like he was relieved, you know what I'm saying, to have something off his back. But my thing is this, that's a dangerous city. And, I was doing some research, and it seems like a while back, his daughter got murdered in Houston. So, some was screaming retaliation. That's hearsay. But still, like, at the end of the day, this man on both sides of the fence, you know what I'm saying? You got a family that still want justice. You got rumors in the street. He want to live, you know what I'm saying? He want to take care of his family. But just my advice to the brother is I hope within the next 48 hours he is on a plane, train, boat, in any way possible up out of Memphis and start a new life. Because I don't see how he could walk around that town too much longer without anything bad going down. And I'm not wishing nothing bad to go down, but a lot of bad already went down. And it's still, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, he got family. I know he's mourning his daughter's loss. And, so is Dolph's family. They mourning their family loss. And then for the fact of two of them to get convicted and he get off, and I don't even want to say get off. He was found not guilty. Let's get that straight. Like, it's always flip side of the coin. Like I've had my brother was shot. I've had family members get murdered. Everybody wants justice, but sometimes you don't get the justice that you want. You get the justice that the law gives you. Fair or unfair, right or indifferent. That's just the way the game goes. You know what I'm saying? So, on one side, you got a brother that has a family. He gets to go home to his family, start his life over. And then on the other side, you got a family that's still mourning because they had to relive this whole tragic situation again and again. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you still don't get no closure because now somebody's for the family that has the loss, they feel like it's still somebody outside that shouldn't be outside. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just rough when it goes like that. But like I said, it's a complicated thing, man. That's why it's best to stay out the street. Don't sell drugs, don't do drugs, and you don't have to worry about these type of things coming into your life or having to deal with these type things in your life because you only get one life to live and you got to play for keeps. You know what I'm saying? So that's just like whoever them dudes was, that was his homeboys, and they was Dolph people hanging out with Dolph on stage and this and that. Look, Straight Drop, he was all in the videos, all on stage. That's the same one that took Dolph out. And then they was alleging that he was the mastermind and this and that, and these supposed to be your homeboys. So if you were found not guilty and you was telling the truth, you see them really want your homeboys. If you got off and you know, grace of God, he wants you to start your life over and do something different. This is what it's time to do. This ain't the time to jump right back in them streets and try to be big dog OG because you beat this, because there's still a lot of sour faces out there to see this go down the way it went down. That's just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way the game go. You know, everybody know that. You know, it's just how it is. You dig? So, you know, we're gonna get back to what he had to say real quick.
What was it like during the trial? At what point did you think, hey, wait a minute, I think I have a chance?
Well, I knew I had a chance from the beginning because I knew in my heart I was innocent. And so, you know, it was times during the trial, you know, of course, you get some frustrations and stuff here and there, but overall, I knew my innocence would prevail.
And how do we do prepping and everything through? Is all planned for you too as well?
Well, it's trial. You never know what's going to happen. All you can do is prepare the most you can. There were a lot of sleepless nights and countless hours of preparation for the last, year and a half.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, the elbow grease that the team put into this, and with the help of him too. He was an incredibly helpful client. But you just never know what's going to happen in trial or what the jury's going to think. So until closings, you know, pins and needles.
Anything else you'd like to say?
I just want to say thank you to my family and the few friends that stuck close by me during this process and knew that I was innocent as well. And they didn't shy away from me. So I just want to thank them.
I'm sorry if you already answered, but when you heard those 5 words, you are free to go. Just that reaction.
You want to know how I felt?
Absolutely.
It's hard to explain the feeling of knowing you got your life back. And it's one of the best feelings I ever experienced. And I'm just happy to be free.
Now, I get that. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, man.
You're going,
Yes.
absolutely.
Hey, I can't get mad at a brother for being happy to be free. Like I said, I don't got no dog in the fight. I mean, for somebody to get a second chance, be able to start their life over, I salute a man on that. But like I said, at the same time, my heart is spilling for the family. They still have a bit of unclosure. Like, even though the case is over, it's still not closure in their heart. So it's always a flip side to the coin that makes it nasty. But anyway, he just made a reference to that. He was, when they was like, you got any advice? He was like, get out of Memphis. So like I said, today is August 21st. He needs to be out of Memphis by Monday. And that might be too long. I say really he needs to be out of there by tomorrow, to be honest, because the way that city is up right now, we don't know what kind of way it'll go. It's a coin toss. But y'all tell me, am I tripping or what? Put it in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. It's your neighborhood man. You know what I'm saying? Swift Dallas, aka 16 Pad Killer, baby. Straight Shooter Podcast. We out. 1.